Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a glam New Year's Eve club ready look. So I started off with spraying my face with some e.l.f. mist and set. And y'all, I don't know what my face was doing around this time. I know, Mother Nature, she came around, but she really did a little damage on my face. So I was breaking out like a lot on the right side of my face. So please disregard as much as possible. But we're going to go in with some foundation, and I'm going to go in with my tried and true combination, which is the L'Oreal True Match in the shades C10 and C11. If the lighting goes in and out, I was using natural lighting, so it might be, it's okay. So moving on, we're going to go on to concealer, and I'm going to go in with the Ruby Kisses concealer in the shade Caramel. A lot of these products are going to be products that I use all the time. But then I'm going to go in with a new sponge that I was trying out. This is the Sonia Kashuk. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm really not sure, but it's that sponge, and I really didn't like it. It was too, as you can see, this is my favorite sponge, the Real Techniques sponge, and this is the new sponge. The Real Techniques is just very soft, and I just really prefer it. I really wish that other sponge had some more softness to it. It just helps me blend better, and it's just easier for me to blend with a softer sponge. So I just switched over to my Real Techniques, and I'm going to blend that concealer out. And I'm going to put a couple concealers on for this video just because highlight is my favorite part of my makeup routine. And I really love that, that bright highlighted look, especially when you're going for a full glam look. You really want to make the highlight pop. So I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place concealers. This is shade J8. No, is it J8? I always get confused. This is shade J8. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. I just really get confused because with Juvia's Place, their concealers, the darkest shades start at the beginning. So I'm using J5 and J8. Whichever one is the darkest, one at the bottom, whichever one was the lightest, one at the top. So I'm just going to blend that out. And when I'm using multiple concealers, I don't like to just put them all on there at the same time. I like to put on one layer, blend it out, put on another layer, blend it out. Now I'm going in with some Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Café 30. And I'm just going to put that in that inner corner just to get a little bit of that highlight pop. But yeah, when I'm blending out my concealer, I like to kind of work it in sections so that I'm not ODing with my concealer. And, I see how much coverage I need, how much brightness, because I don't want to go too bright and be looking crazy. So after I blend that out with my foundation brush with nothing on it, I'm going to go in with the Shade Stick by Juvia's Place. This is in Congo. I really wish the shade stick was just a tad bit darker so I could really contour, but it really works on my nose, so I use it mostly for that. I was just putting it on my face just because, but really it really helps with my nose. It really brings out that contoured shape because sometimes my nose could get lost with the concealer because I take it all around my nose. So I'm just going to take a Shop Miss A beauty blender. I really like these beauty blenders as well. They're really soft. I'm going to take that to just blend out the contoured areas. And I went back in with my Real Technique sponge to just kind of blend that out. And now I'm going in with my concealer brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to blend that contoured out on my nose. Next, I'm going to go in with my Cover FX matte setting powder. You guys already know this is my jam. I love this powder so much. It is my favorite powder that I've used to date. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that on all of the areas that I highlighted. next I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance Banana Powder. It's their, well, I don't even know if the shade is not banana. There's no shade on there. It's just their loose setting powder. And somebody had asked me how I don't get flashback when I'm using such a bright powder. And it really depends what powder you use because every powder is created differently. With the Black Radiance powder, I mentioned it in a previous video, but I love this powder because it's very finely milled, and when I bake with it, I set it later on that you guys see, or if you watch my videos, you see how I do it. I bake, and then when I'm ready to dust it off, I spray it with setting powder, and that really helps make the powder sink into my skin. So I never really have an issue with flashback when it comes to this powder. It really works well, especially for the price range that it's in. I really definitely feel like it's a good dupe to these high-end powders, especially if you're looking for one that's finely milled. So after I baked, I went in with some concealer. I want to say this was my Black Opal concealer in Beautiful Bronze to just prime my eyelids. And then I'm going into the Zulu palette, and I'm going to take their shimmer. It's like a light. I think it's the only shimmer shimmer. Who, Janet, can you talk today? So it is their only shimmer eyeshadow in that palette. And I was kind of having a hard time finding what shades to use for this eyeshadow look because the dress is a very blush color dress. I really never had anything like that in my wardrobe, so I really didn't know how to, approach this look. So I just kind of was playing around, and thankfully this Warrior number 2 palette from Juvia's Place had this really cute like mauve pink shade in their palette. So it really helped bring the look together with the shimmer. So I really like how the look came out in real life, and on film it looked good, but in real life it looked really, really good and really glam. So definitely if you are looking to do like a more mauve, like pinkish look, these two, I think I just used these two colors. Really, these two colors out of these palettes will really do you justice. So next I'm going to go in with my liquid glitter eyeshadows. New Year's Eve is always a time to, put the glitter, go glam, like really OD with the sparkles and the sequins and just anything that shimmers. For this look, I opted out of the glitter and I just went in with these liquid glitter eyeshadows. I used the Sistar one in my graduation makeup look, but I went ahead and doubled back with the Radiant liquid eyeshadow as well, and it just gave a little bit more of a pinkish tint to it. It's kind of washed out on camera, but when you see my outfit, you'll really see the pop of the glitter in the eyeshadow. So next for blush, I'm going to go in with the Saharan blush palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to take Zane, which is that hot pink, and Abby, which is that more like purplish brown, and I'm just going to like lightly mix the two together just so that I can get a little bit of like that pink on my cheeks, but not so much to where it like overpowers. I feel like Abby worked well kind of muting that hot pink. They just kind of work well together. So I liked how I mixed those two for this look. Then I'm going to go back into the Warrior palette and take that dark brown shade and just put that into the areas that I contoured, because it is a shade stick, which is kind of like a foundation stick, so you do need to set it. So I just went ahead and did that so that I can set that cream. Next, I'm going to go in and put my eyelashes on. Y'all know eyelashes, it's just, we have a love-hate relationship, my eye, y'all already know. So, but they came out good for this video. I've learned a new technique that really helps with my eyelashes and makes it super, super easy for me. So in the videos coming soon, I will be sure to show how I get my eyelashes to stay put and make them super easy to apply. So next, I'm going to do a step that I don't usually do all the time, but I'm like, we're getting glam, so why not? So I'm going to go in with that same Black Radiance powder, and I'm just going to cut my contour just to give it, you see how it's just a little bit more like sharp and defined. You see the difference, you know? So I don't leave this powder on for long. Like literally as soon as I put it on, I take it off, because especially since it is a lighter powder, you want to make sure that you don't have that white cast just sitting there, because you do want the look of your contour being like cut, but you don't want it to be super noticeable. So I went ahead and sweeped it out, and you'll still see the white cast now, but when I go in and spray and do all the extra stuff, it'll settle into my skin. So next I'm just going to take one of my e.l.f. powder brushes, and I'm just going to pat and sweep away the powder under my eyes. And then I'm just going to go in with some more blush just to kind of clean that up. Now, to make everything sink into my skin, I sprayed some e.l.f. Mist and Set on my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just going to pat that powder into my skin, as well as the areas that I cut my contour at the bottom. And this step is very necessary for me. Like I cannot do my makeup without doing this step. And then after that, I'm going to spray my face with some setting spray. I drench my face in setting spray. That's what gives you that really skin-like finish, because once it all sets in, it's like your makeup looks flawless, but then it's like it doesn't look super powdery and cakey. Next, I'm going to wipe off that excess makeup off my lips. I really don't know what happened to the clip of me applying my lip gloss. Like it just ran away. I don't know what happened. I went to edit and I was like, was I not filming? Like, did I not press record? Like, what happened? So I did apply some lip gloss. It was just my clear lip gloss from the beauty supply store, and this really cute like pink matte lipstick. I really don't know where it's from, y'all. Like honestly, I wish I can tell you, because it's really cute, but it's kind of like that Barbie doll pink lipstick and just some clear lip gloss. So next I'm just going in with some champagne eyeshadow to just place that in my tear ducts and my cupid's bow and all that. And can y'all believe I put a little bit of highlight on my cheeks? Just a little bit, but I did place a little bit of highlight on my cheeks, because it was just such a like really cute girly like glittery look that I'm like, let me just put a little bit of just a little bit, but let me put a little bit of highlight on my cheeks. And that's pretty much the look. It's really simple, and it is glam enough to wear on New Year's Eve. So moving on to the hair. So for my hair, I wanted to go ahead and so this whole vibe gave me like a really girly, just curls, glitter type of vibe. So for my hair, I wanted to go ahead and do a half up, half down ponytail and add some really loose waves to it. Make it just really cute and flirty. So to begin, I'm just going to brush my hair back, and then I'm going to tie it up with one of my scarves. And I'm doing this because I'm going to be pulling my hair up, and I tie this scarf really tight because I'm going to be pulling half of my hair up into a ponytail, and I didn't want like my frontal to like nudge and like lift. So by securing it down with this scarf, it kind of helps me create this style without having to worry about like holding my lace front down and like doing all that extra stuff. So right now, you see me sectioning off where I want the ponytail to be, as well as what hair I want to be left out at the bottom. I went ahead and tied that up so that it wouldn't be in the way, because we're really just working with the top right now. So now I'm just going to keep brushing it into a ponytail. This style requires just a lot of brushing, a lot of forming. Ponytails in general, you just brush, form it into a ponytail. So now I'm just going to put it into a loose ponytail so that I can start to prepare or mold the ponytail how I want it. So I'm going to take some foaming mousse, and you can use whatever one you want, but I'm using the olive oil foaming mousse, and I'm just going to put that just around my ponytail, and then I'm going to undo the ponytail and brush it in. And then take my hot comb. This is the tool that you would need to achieve this style. I don't feel you can achieve this style without it, but it's just not gonna look as good. Like, you will literally see how it transforms me using the hot comb on one side and how it was on the other side. You just really need a hot comb. It just does what it needs to do when it comes to ponytails, especially lace front ponytails. So I'm just gonna run that hot comb through my hair, really get the hair straight and sleek. And all you need is some mousse. Really, you don't need to add any gels, any beeswax, none of that. Just some mousse. Run your hot comb through it and it'll sleek your ponytail. Like, look how sleek that ponytail just got. All I did was put some mousse on it and put a little heat on it. So now I'm going to form the ponytail. This is the final ponytail that I'm going to keep my hair in. And then I'm just going to go in and spray some spritz just to add extra holes, any flyaways that might have, try to sneak out. We're going to go ahead and brush those up. And then now I'm just taking some hair and just wrapping it around my ponytail. This is kind of before I curled my hair. I went ahead and took that out and did it again at the end. So I don't know where that clip went either, y'all. It was just, it's okay. But this is me this is how I usually wrap my ponytails to hide the ponytail holder. Just spray a little bit of mousse to hold it and just continue wrapping it around. And this also tightens your ponytail as well. So now that everything is all sleeked and put up into a ponytail, we're going to begin curling the hair. And I'm going to start at the bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and just wrap the top portion into just a little cute top knot bun. So to begin curling, I'm just going to go in with my Sleek and Shine from Garnier. And then I'm going to take my curling wand or curling iron. This is like a 1/2 inch curling iron. And I'm not going to curl my hair. I'm going to wand it with it. And I'm just going to create these really cute loose waves. And I'm not doing anything special. But what I do is wrap my hair, not under the wand, but over the wand. And that's pretty much all I do. Now that our curls are done, we're going to take a wide tooth comb and we're going to run that through the hair. And that's just going to split the curls up, give us these, I don't want to say curls because these are like waves. So we're going to split the waves up and just give us that fullness because we don't want these to be really, really tight. We want them to be effortless and just really cute and really flirty. And I'm going to go in with some hairspray to really tease the hair, make it get really, really big. I wanted this to kind of be a big hairstyle, really, really poofy. And just, let the waves just kind of do what they want to do. So next, I'm just going to brush out the front part of my baby hair. The sides are already done, but some of my baby hairs for the front portion got pulled up into my ponytail. So I'm just brushing that out, kind of creating that one little baby hair at the front. And that's pretty much it for the hair. Really cute, really simple style. I wore it for a couple days, and it looked really, really good with the outfit. So I definitely recommend you, switching it up, especially if you have a lace front wig, switch it up a little bit. Switch it up. Hey, holla. Yeah. So moving on to the outfit. I really, really love this outfit. It is a blush. I don't even know how to fully really give it its full description. It's just it's just the life of the party, okay? That's what this dress is to me. It's like you walk in and you just look like, you just look amazing. You know, you look like you came to the cocktail party on time with your champagne. You know, you just really, you look festive. You know, you look like you're ready to have a great time. So I got this dress from Forever 21. It's super, super cute. And I definitely recommend it for any of your holiday parties. The link is in the bio. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so, so much. For the